Hey guys, Dr. Matt Symons here, and today I'm here to ask you the question, are you an elephant on a string? You ever been to a circus and wondered why such a huge animal doesn't just break that little tiny chain that's tied around its ankle? And the answer is the elephant is living in a state of what's called learned helplessness. The way to train an elephant is to begin by attaching a very big, very strong chain to its leg when it's very small, when the elephant's really small, and then forcing it to go to the limits of its chain until it realizes that it can't break through. Since such a strong chain and the elephant can't break it, it quickly learns that it shouldn't just try anymore. It just learns to be helpless. After a while, the trainer uses a smaller chain, one that's not quite as strong. And then he or she progressively moves to a smaller and smaller chain over the course of time until one is reached to the point where you can actually just have a tiny little rope that's attached to something or even attached to nothing at all, and the elephant won't even move. The elephant may have the power to knock down a house, but because it believes it can't break the chain, it doesn't even try. In fact, this is so effective that the best trained elephants only need a thin piece of string to keep them in line. And I'm sure you're thinking, wow, it's fascinating. But what in the world does that have to do with me? Well, you see, most people were brought up in the medical mindset. This is, they were taught from a very young age that their bodies are defective or weak or broken, and they need lots of help from the outside in order to function well. In fact, the main goal of most people raised in that model of thinking is not even optimum function, it's simply just not getting sick. And this belief that we're all weak is passed on from generation to generation, almost from birth, by saying, oh, when this baby needs vitamin K shots, antibiotics in the eyes, vaccines, all this formula instead of breastfeeding, Tylenol for fevers, and goes on and on. We need fluoride for our teeth and for our water. And by the time we're teenagers, we have just grown up constantly being told that we need to rely upon something from the outside in order to function well, and that's reinforced year after year after year. And it's not dissimilar to the method used by the elephant trainers. In chiropractic, we raise our kids with the exact opposite mindset. The basic principles of chiropractic teach us that we're all creations of a perfect universal intelligence that pervades all matter. It teaches us that the expression of this innate intelligence through us is the chiropractic meaning of life. Chiropractic says that we have within us an innate intelligence that runs and regulates and heals and grows us from an embryo into the full expression of what nature intended us to be. It also says that as long as there's a full communication between your brain and your body, that this intelligence is going to help better adapt you to your physical, chemical, and emotional stressors that you feel every single day. It's going to heal you from your damage that's done by this stress beyond your ability to adapt and continue to grow you towards your full expression of your purpose and your potential in life. The specific chiropractic adjustment makes sure that the flow of this life between your brain and your body remains as complete as possible. You see, chiropractic helps people to understand the awesome power that they have within them. The truth is that you're an all-powerful being with a body that your communication and your transportation is your vehicle. It's an imperfect device prone to breaking down just like any other mechanical object in the physical universe, but that's not true. As long as all cylinders are firing at top performance, it can achieve wonders that seem magical. It's your communication with the physical universe, and chiropractic is a bridge from your body to you. It helps people to break the chains of believing that they're defective and weak and allows them to give up on their reliance on outside remedies and drugs and to be the amazing person that they're created to be. But more than that, it helps people move beyond a goal of simply not getting sick and onto a higher vision of what's possible with their lives, because the full expression of this perfection within automatically brings it with optimum health and so much more. So do you know someone who's living like an elephant on a string? If so, send them on over. I know where they can get some scissors.